Alright, this is for a Capricorn that keeps coming into my energy. From a friend, it's a friend group. Well, maybe it's a different one this time, but from my past, well, there was a sign, a mission from years ago to take me out. It was supposed to prepare me and get me stronger and everything, but God did. From this occult family, this family and everything. And each one of them, it's just, it's all it is basically, if it's this Capricorn from this friend group, it could be the occult family, there's a Capricorn there too. And this is some new Capricorn, but this is basically a devil energy, because the Capricorn is mostly a devil energy. And I don't think all Capricorns have this devil energy, but this Capricorn keeps coming back in my energy, trying to have some relationship, and I'm like, no, I could feel that toxicity, that negativity, and I try to cut any toxicity person off, because they sold their soul. They try to get what they can get, take my energy, sell it, get money so they can be abundant, and they keep doing it. I don't know the person's name, I just know that it keeps coming back. Try to do the same thing and try to act like I want to be in their life, and I don't. Actually, I want to be alone. I don't want to be in a relationship. And with this divine and being with another divine and all the stuff we gotta go through, just try to be with another divine, and some of the divines are more karmic than divine, and some divine are so like bossy, and it's like, where the love at in you? And like, there's no love in there no more because of what they go through to fight to get out of some karmic situations that they love in their heart. Is like, no, it's like they wear their heart on their sleeve, so they just control it. And then you got the divine that been in a karmic situation, they want to stay that way, they want out of the karmic situation, but then they want to have that cake and eat it too kind of thing. So it's like, no, just don't. You just want. I mean, you're being a curse breaker. You so try to make it work, but when I feel toxicity, since that I could feel that negativity, that toxicity, especially that entity attachment on people, because they sold their souls, they got entity attachment on them, and you could tell because it's like this dragon feeling. I'm like they in your energy, and when they kind of move, when you move, you could feel that it's like they dragging themselves. That's the entity on them. Or you feel like there might be chains dragging, that the entity has chains on them. You can kind of feel that heaviness. You know, you feel your stomach start feeling kind of weird, like you feel like you're sick, like you ate something, and it's not your energy, it's theirs. Or they got acid reflux, and you start to feel that too, and you know you haven't eaten any spicy food, because you know acid reflux, you eat spicy food a lot, it causes acid reflux. It starts to form and all that. So best thing is don't eat it. You can eat it, but once in a while, like a month. You eat it once, wait a couple of days, a couple of weeks, and then drink water and everything, and that, or take some alka-seltzer, clean yourself out of that, and then you're good. But once in a while, you can have some spicy food, but it's not all the time, because it starts up again. But you know, when these people that sell their soul. They got entity attachments on them. They drink, and it's like so messed up in their stomach and their esophagus and all that stuff. I don't want that in my. I don't want to feel that. I don't want to be near that. And that person that's Capricorn, they got all of that stuff. Being, when you feel all these different things going on in their bodies, and they try to project it onto you, or you just feel it, and they try to merge themselves, basically trying to take your destiny or trying to get your soul out of your body, put it in theirs, and put their spirit in your body, and you gotta fight constantly. And they keep coming back, and it's like I cast them out, sending them spiritual jail, and somehow they get back out, or they let them go, and here they come back again, and you can feel people coming. The energy start coming back, and it's like, you come back again? It's like, get away from me. And they won't leave you alone, because they don't have much energy, so they need your energy. They need your energy to survive, to give to these entities and demons. And they don't really need it either. They just don't want chosen ones to have it. They don't want them seeing everything, seeing behind the veil, and seeing what they're really doing, knowing what they're doing. So basically, these people who act like they want to be with you, they basically on an assignment, trying to take you down, make you feel bad, trying to control you. It's not about no relationship. It's all about trying to take your spot, trying to take your destiny, trying to take your livelihood or anything. They can bring you down, make you feel like, oh, I got them. And then they gonna go partying, then they get judgment and karma and everything, star movements and all that stuff. And then they want to blame you for what they did to you. So, this Capricorn, I don't want this person in my life. And don't want nothing to do with them. Especially, like I said, this person ain't no God-fearing person. They don't believe in God. They'll act like it, but it's all lies. I cut people off with quickness. As soon as I know there's that toxic, I've been in enough spiritual warfare to know that what I'm feeling, this is not a friendly spirit. This is a toxic, negative entity, demon, attachment type of person that has those entities and demons attached to them. And you can start to feel all that stuff. I've been going through it for a while, so I know the difference. So I cut them off with quickness, and they keep coming back. You just don't want that. I mean, I want to be with somebody that faces busting their butt just like I am in the spiritual warfare. But, seem like the ones that want to be near me is karmic people who are basically demonic. And they have entity attachments and all this other stuff going on. And they want to lie and say, oh, lie about you, saying you're trying to come near them when they in your energy. They projecting to you. Like this person's projecting to me. And they got all these other people with them. So, now that was an accident. I mean, I could kind of tell it was a Capricorn, because when I pull back my energy, what happens is, it was like the feeling goes like this, like this person, it's like they get more energy or something. But when I siphon back my energy, it's the opposite. So I don't usually try to siphon, but because it's kind of like what they do to siphon energy from other people. But if the pullback don't work, so I got to do it that way. And they like to keep to be in your pineal gland. They like getting into that part and staying there. Is this person talking about all this mess about me and I'm doing this against them? Then why they freaking come back in my energy? Because they want to make it seem like I'm coming towards them and I'm not. I really want to be alone. I'm trying to do my spell. I'm trying to do what God wants me to do, be the curse breaker. But the marriage thing with somebody else, I really don't want that. But, you know, saying, I mean, I know some chosen ones, they basically are by themselves because just trying to be with somebody, it's just too crazy. It's not even worth it. So I'd rather be alone. And if I gotta go through, it's my job to go through situations where I have to get attacked. Hey, it's a hard job. Now I'm not saying everybody can't do it, but I'd rather be doing that than being in a relationship. I mean, maybe a group of people working together, we busting them behind. We have people working, they doing their thing, and they fighting this warfare thing. So therefore, we can become the light workers of the world, can wake up because it seems like some light workers are asleep, and these fallen angels have control over them. And you know the fallen angels from way back when, that basically a third of them went down to the earth because they went with Satan. They still around. They spirits. They jump from body to body to bodies. They take over control over light workers and different people, and these light workers are asleep. And they need to be awoken up so they could take their spot back from these fallen angels. The fallen angels are in people's bodies. They're asleep. They be asleep for the whole lifetime until they either leave that body or they finally wake up and know the word, find out what they need to do to kick them out of their energy. There's a lot of fallen angels that are billionaires because they have control over light workers, star seed, earth angels' bodies because they, that blood, the energy in them has magic. We have magic. We don't have to call demons to do anything. We can just be pray and be abundant. And that's what they're fighting us for, to take our spots. So I got that information from Isis, All Seeing Eye, Isis, which is, she's on YouTube and TikTok. So I was like, whoa, that's different. But yeah, that's the thing. So I'm pretty sure that this person is got entity attachment and they're trying to take over me. Because it ain't no love thing. It's all about taking this energy for themselves because they busted and disgusted and got no life for themselves. So therefore they want to come after somebody that is fighting the fight. Give that information out there to the world so that somebody else can listen, understand, and understand what's going on in their life. Maybe it's the same thing is happening. And they just gotta fight. You gotta read that word, you gotta call on Jesus, dance, and sing. Because, demon entities and demons, they don't like people. They don't like us singing because it gives up that vibration, brings it up, and they They like when people are down because it's easier for them to take that energy from them. But when you're up, and you keep positive, and it's not easy to keep doing it every day, because I get attacked every day. Sometimes every 30 seconds. If I get rid of this Capricorn that's back in my energy again, get this person out of my energy, send them back to spiritual jail. I mean, I wish I could send them to a freaking abyss or something, or, somewhere like that. Because it's a fallen angel. They ain't not living anymore. They in people's bodies. They oath has, my trial has done. It's over. They lost. But they won't leave. They won't stop. And I said, Lord, then make them stop. Take that. One thing I know, they don't want to go back. They don't want that life to end. They'll keep going against you. They make the oaths. They sell their soul to the devil. They keep coming. But once they come close to pulling them off this 3D realm, they on their knees begging, repenting, and being sincerely when they can, so they can get back on the road and come back and do it again. You gotta take their freaking that life from them, and they go right back to the tortoise they belong to, or abyss, or hell they belong to, because they're not really living anyway. They're dead already. They're jumping. They trying to jump from body to body to control. So anyway, ain't no love thing. It's all about taking this energy, this God energy that light workers, starseed, and earth angels have. Born with it. Come down. We gotta face this world and fight spiritually, and maybe some physically too, but mostly spiritual, because we're not wrestling against flesh and blood. We're wrestling against the principalities in our high places and heavens. So it's all spiritual warfare. So I'm gonna stop here. So I'd rather be alone. I try to do that couple of things, but it's too crazy, too much. This regular life is better than this. All right, peace, people.